Hello everyone, my name is Christopher Brown. Now, over the past several days or so, you received either a phone call from me or one of my business partners. Now, as we mentioned on the phone, we have a bunch of customers we're looking to refer off to you. Now, first of all, let me set your mind at ease. I am not looking to sell you anything. But what I am proposing, I used to do for a $400 million marketing firm, charging anywhere between an average about $15,000 to about $25,000. Now, many times working with multi-billion dollar companies, however, occasionally working with small companies like yourself. Now, let me explain what we do. Now, number one, we help you to get more customers. For those of you who don't have enough customers, aren't generating enough money, don't have enough work, we're going to help you to get more customers. And the second thing that we do for those businesses that, let's say, maybe have more customers than they can possibly handle. I know that's the case with a lot of you. You got enough business, but you're not making enough money. So for those businesses, we help you to make more from your already established customer base. And the reason and the way that we do that is when your customers go off and spend money with some of the local businesses in the area, we help you to make money from that money that they are spending, again, at some of the local businesses here in the area. And I'll explain how we do that in future videos. But let me address what it is that we do. So we go into major cities generally. We do this in different areas throughout the country. We'll go into places like Orlando, Las Vegas, Los Angeles, just to name a few. And we'll set up what we call as a buyer's network. So this is 100 businesses, okay? And we'll set up this network and get those businesses more customers, but we'll also help those businesses to make more from their already established customer base. Now, when we set up a network of an average, again, of about 100 businesses, on average, that network does about $18 million in revenue. And again, these aren't like super huge businesses or anything like that. So just your typical mom and pop shops. So that gives the average small business, again, like yourself, that gives you about an extra $100,000 a year with no overhead, no workload, just 100% pure profit. Now, again, I've done this for multi-billion dollar companies many times, working with companies like Crate Carrier, also working with executives from Procter & Gamble, Victoria's Secrets, Toyota, also working with some of the founders of Ancestry.com and companies like that. So let me explain again what it is that we do. Now, I'm what you call as a joint venture broker or JV broker. And what we do is we say we take company A and we take company B. Okay, and I'll go ahead and negotiate a deal with company A and company B. I'll do all the work of that, and company A sends their customers to company B. And then in some cases, not in all cases, but company B will then refer their customers to company A. Now, let me tell you about one of the stories of one of these deals that we set up. So this deal was between it was actually between about 4 different businesses, but company A, so the one on your left, let's just say was a dry cleaner, okay? And this dry cleaner had enough business, but they needed more revenue. They needed more cash flow. So what they did is they took their already established customer base. Again, we negotiated the deal with this. So they took their already established customer base, referred them to company B, which is a carpet cleaning business. Okay, the dry cleaner ended up doing an extra $20,000 in revenue. Again, with no extra workload, no overhead, just 100% pure profit. Now, the carpet cleaner, on the other hand, obviously got their customers from the dry cleaner, but we also set up a deal with a real estate agent, a furniture store, and then again the dry cleaner. And the carpet cleaning business did about 3,200 new clients, which turned into over $1 million in revenue for them. Now, what we're doing here with you is we can also set up a deal like this, but we're primarily focusing on the internet. And there's companies like American Express, Disney does this, Men's Health, Rogaine, and what they have is they have what we call as a marketing hub. Okay, and this is not an advertising site or anything like that people go to buy products. But this is really a site that people go to find helpful information. They got a problem with, their finances or their relationships, or want to learn how to get in shape. They'll go to one of our marketing hubs. Okay, and so we have these sites again in local specific areas: Orlando, Las Vegas, Los Angeles. There's other areas that we go into as well. And we take that traffic and recommend them off to some of the local businesses in the area, almost like a Groupon in one way to look at it. Okay. So we've now taken our three, and sometimes we get as much as 300,000 visitors in a single month. So we'll take those customers, refer them off to some of the local businesses in the area. If we're flooding you with too many customers, just let us know. Take, for instance, there's a dentist office that we worked with in Dayton, Ohio, and we added 3,200 new patients to their practice in just 90 days. Now, that's too many customers for a lot of you to be able to handle. So we'll work with you. Just let us know if we're overwhelming you with too many customers. We'll cut that back and divert that and send those customers off to another type of business or another local business that would be in your same industry. Okay, so we're not going to overwhelm you. Now, with that being said, we also have partners that send us their customers, that send their customers off to our websites. And for those customers that are able to make more money with no workload, no overhead, just 100% pure profit. So now, when working with these companies like yourself, again, we're sending our traffic off to some of the local businesses, and not in all cases, but in most cases, they have agreed to pay some sort of a commission for the sales that we've helped them to generate. And it's nothing unfair. This needs to be fair for both of us. We're not greedy. We're not a Groupon or anything like that. We're not charging you for leads or anything like that. We don't sell leads, but it's only done after the sales is made. They don't come, we don't collect the money. They go directly to you. You collect the money, and then we just give you a report on the type of how much sales that we helped you to generate, and you might decide to go ahead and pay us a commission on that. Okay, now with that money, what we go ahead and do with that is we go ahead and pay some of the other businesses, our partners that are sending us this traffic. So again, we do two things. And the way that I like to look at this is that we use the money other businesses have already spent in advertising in order to help you to get more customers. Okay, so the first time that I did this, I used $100,000 in advertising that one of my competitors had already spent in advertising, and I used that money to go ahead and make 141 sales within my very first 6 hours in business. Now, what we also do is your customers are not the only people that they spend money with, right? So what we also do is when your customers go off and buy insurance, go on vacation, go do some of this other stuff, you're also going to receive a commission off of that. So it's very easy to double your income with no workload, no overhead, just 100% pure profit again. Take, for instance, there was an oil change shop. They were pretty successful. They were doing about $2 million in revenue already. Then they started recommending their customers off to about 10 local businesses in the area. So they jumped from $2 million a year in revenue to $4 million in revenue. The difference was the second $2 million a year, they had no expenses with it. They didn't have a workload with it. It was just profit. Okay, so again, we're going to be getting in contact with you over the next couple of days or so. Be sure to check your email if you want to go ahead and get in contact with us right away. You'll find our contact information in the email that we sent you. Also keep an eye out on tomorrow's email because we're going to provide you with a little bit more details. But I do hope this information has been helpful. Take care, everyone. Have a great day. I'm glad I could help you, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.